Hello, viewers out there. You're welcome to Sports Orbit, reaching from Leadership TV. My name is Afacho Salifu Usman. Joins me on today's episode of the program. Salifu, welcome to Sports Orbit.
Yeah, first of all,
All right, on today's episode of Sports Orbit, we go back to regular programming and we'll begin straight from home. That's talking about the NPFL, where the interim management committee of the NPFL plans to give each of the 20 participating clubs a take-off grant of 10 million naira each to relieve their financial burden. The report headed by the IMC, headed by Honorable Benga Elegbele and set up by the NFF, has agreed to this in order to enable them kickstart the new season with minimal worries. Said we are not succumbing to the club's threat as may be insinuated in some quarters, and it is not as if we are under pressure to do their bidding. Far from that, rather, our interest is the league. A member of the IMC who asked for anonymity stated. It will be recalled that during the presentation of the check of 100 million naira to the Shooting Stars Football Club for winning the preseason tournament, he stated that the football is not a secret cult. He said football and the league is not a secret cult. Everything we receive will be made public. Everything we are going to be doing is going to be made public. And of course, he said whatever money comes in, everybody will know and, will be out there for the public. Yeah, kudos to them if you say, but 10 million naira per club for takeoff. Well, I don't know if that will actually scratch the surface, will even be what will it even solve anything as it is right now?
well, absolutely 10 million sound like something, but absolutely it's nothing.
Yeah, nothing to a football club.
But at the same time, it's better, without they say it's better than nothing. It shows that the IMC feel concerned, feel the pains of the clubs.
Yeah.
And at least they say they take up brand.
Yeah.
So let's say the club also have their own sponsors with their financiers, and then the government or probably those that are probably own their financiers. But just like I think the last part of the story, the last paragraph of the story, that's what even interested me. And I think Honorable Megalegbele here, the former DG of the National Sport Commission, a former lawmaker, and I think he know. I think he should understand what is taking around the league.
Yeah.
And at the same time, he should also understand that how the Nigerians will always be eager to know what is in, and just like you see, let everything be done transparently, unlike what is obtainable in the past.
Yeah.
I will be glad if they actually keep to what they are saying, that football is not a sacred code. Anything that's come in should be put on the table and let everybody see. It should be disclosed. We shouldn't run a league whereby only the few who are having opportunity, who are within, to know what is coming and what is going out. It should be an open, just like it's obtained in other time. Whatever is for, if you get a sponsor, disclose that this is a sponsor and this amount that is involved in the sponsor. Whatever sponsor, it's not about saying you are already getting a sponsor and nobody know what is the sponsor bringing on the table. So yesterday close to them the preseason tournament. Even the winners of the league is yet to receive, is yet to get their money prize.
Yeah.
But if Elegbele and his group just come in as an interim management committee and within a scope of eyes, a preseason league that was just organized just recently, and the winner will present the check of.
Of course, that preseason league was powered by Dozie Mobosi in conjunction with the IMC.
IMC.
Yeah.
So and then the prize money for
100
the
million
preseason is being presented,
Yeah.
while the winner of the league, or even the 2 season the winner of the league, are still waiting for their prize money.
Exactly.
I think that is good. That is good. Those are the good way to start, and we urge them that they should, and just like he said, everything should be made open.
Yeah.
Transparent is the key word.
And I think for me, in as much as this is a good gesture coming from the IMC, I think one of the main focus for me should be getting sponsors. The other time, some weeks ago, we heard about some 2 billion naira sponsorship, but we are yet to get full details of that story.
Yeah, just like you said, even there's a lot of stories flying around.
Yeah.
But sometimes when you try to dig in to really know what is happening, you hire somebody will hardly give you the details, and when you don't have a detail, it will be very difficult as a media to come out to the public and say this is what is happening. You need to have all the record and all sides of the fact. But allegedly, what we are heading as a lot of people are pushing to sponsor of the league, but there's a lot of sabotage working to ensure that they dwarf every effort made by the IMC. A lot of saboteurs are at work to dwarf every effort, and that is why we are still where we are today, based on what I've heard, what I heard from a very reliable source. If you know how the LMC was crafted, there are some people who are not happy of it today. There's some people who run this league for 10 years. There's nothing to show about. And so if you just all of a sudden just take it away from them, you know you are taking their cake from their mouth.
Exactly.
So they will not like it to go. They allow it to go to lie low. They will not give up easily. So there are settings of those foxes who are working seriously to ensure that the IMC, just like they were, don't get functions. So any attempt that I've been making before you know, somebody is working, people are working behind to ensure to grab every effort, and that is why some of those sponsors have not clearly come to the table and to discuss and to announce everything for now. But another thing I wanted to urge Yelegbele and his group, those people that sponsor the preseason, are they just for the preseason?
Exactly.
So if they are just for the league, they should let everything be made open, open. And I think just like Yelegbele said, it's not a secret call. There's nothing happening about IMC, LMC is gone and is gone for good. The government court described the LMC by the pronouncement of the court, and the government have to fulfill that order, and the government have to fulfill that order and scrap the LMC. So now the IMC who in China in the interim basis, time is no longer on their side. The time given to them is gradually gone. IMC, by mistake, were inaugurated. Now we're in December. They have almost spent 3 months. So and yet the league is yet to start.
Exactly.
So they have spent 3 months, and yet the league is yet to start. So they should be conscious of their time.
Very well.
There's no time on their side, so they need to hit the ground running. So they shouldn't be just cock and bull, and then we heard this one today, we hear another one tomorrow. They should come straight forward, and whoever is trying to sabotage, there's a government. Let the law catch up with that such a person.
Right away from that now, according to former, DG of the National Sports Commission, that as Hassan Yakmut, believes that with diligent planning and commitment to tactical preparation, Super Eagles of Nigeria can surpass their Moroccan counterparts, feat of reaching the quarterfinal of Qatar 2022. I mean, just like we said yesterday, since this Morocco's feat, different Nigerians from all kind of quarters have been coming to say, with this. Is it today that we begin to know that with planning, commitment, and tactical input, Nigeria can go far in any competition? Not just, I don't know why Nigerians are making it look like if Morocco can get there, because prior to that, nobody was saying anything, but because Morocco got to the final, now everybody's coming to say, with this, Nigeria can even surpass, Nigeria can win the World Cup, and all those kind of things. This is how we talk. Let's even concentrate first of all and say the Nations Cup is coming. Our target for now should even be, we are yet to qualify for the Nations Cup, upcoming one. Of course, qualifiers resume sometime in March. Let's even set a target of, first of all, see if we can win the Nations Cup first. Then when we qualify, we can now start talking about qualifying for the 2026 World Cup before we even set a target of, are we getting to the quarterfinal, semi-final, or are we going all out to win it? Instead of all this talk we are hearing from all quarters every day.
Yeah, I agree with you completely. It's like biting more than you can chew.
Yeah.
And it's also put a whole lot of things in response. When you see Mr. Aaron, after he has it,
exactly.
And also wrong. Yes, but not everybody is on the boat.
Yeah. Very well.
Just like we said yesterday, Morocco don't just emerge on the stage. There's a consistent planning to get to where we are. But if you look at what I allow Hassan Yakmut, be a technocrat, but another thing that you just said that I agree with you is it now that we realize that there supposed to be intelligent and tactical planning?
Exactly.
Yes, we have been a football nation for years. And if you have been a football nation for years, something to strike us at you that we are getting it wrong and we need to work hard.
We won't gone qualified for the World Cup, participated more times than Morocco. We've been there for six editions.
Yes, Morocco. Cup after last 4 years ago, after how many long years?
Exactly.
I think these are 10 World Cup in
Yeah.
America. But we have participated in more World Cup than this. But what is just like, I know, just like you see that it is not now that we realize that we are down before we are that we need to plan before we succeed. Because there's always a problem there out for anybody that if you fail to plan, definitely you are planning to fail. But if let's talk about the Nations Cup. We call ourselves as the giant of Africa. We call ourselves one of the best African football nations in African country. Africa, how many times have we won the Nations Cup? We have won it 3 times. Why the lack of EU have won it 7 times?
Yeah.
Cameroon 5 times, Ghana 4 times.
Yeah.
But that doesn't bother us. Why? Because we should also, if you feel we are one of the best, we should also place ourselves on the table to compete with, to be on the same par with the best. So if Morocco have won the 7 times, what stopped Nigeria from also won the 7 times or 5 times or 6 times? We didn't care about that. Okay, the last time we won this Nation Cup was 2013. After we won in 2013, the 2 next editions we couldn't qualify. Then we now managed to qualify again after for 2019 edition. We get to the semi-final, and then last one we get to our. But within this time, after we won in 2020, what is our plan to ensure that we didn't? We allowed. But now that Morocco have worked diligently, we now suddenly realize that we know that we need a tactical and diligent plan to succeed. But just like Alaka Yamusa, more advice, if we can easily, which I feel it will not be possible based on our decision and based on the way we operate on this side. But he's calling that it should be all inclusive. But we don't allow all inclusive in this country. Because somebody feel that if you are coming in, you are trying to block my food, you are trying to come and share with me, and which is very wrong. So I think we should forget about what Morocco has achieved, and we think about our own. Just like Okosha law always say, there's only Okosha in the world, and everybody cannot be Okosha. That everyone cannot be Morocco. Yes, we agree that we have what it takes to even win the World Cup. Yes, obviously there's no doubt about it. If we plan well, but now here we are talking. We don't know when the league is going to start, and this is one of the default. But if you don't have if you don't have a effective domestic league, how do you get a player?
Very correct. Anyway, we'll go on a short break, and when we come back, Sport Orbit continues. Don't go nowhere.
For sponsorship and advert placements, please contact 080-3688-6158. Last Word Leadership Podcast Studio. You have the last word.
Sports Orbit. We make the world go round.
Welcome back from that break. It's still Sports Orbit. Now, for the history-making Atlas Lions of Morocco, returned back to their country to a hero's welcome where they were received and hosted by their king, that's King Mohammed V, following the team's impressive performance. And while a reception was held for them, the members, coaching crew, and of course, their parents were, decorated. The federation president and head of, and of course, head coach Walid Regragui with Order of the Throne, that's a rank of commander. Then also decorated the 26-man squad with Order of the Throne also, and instructed that royal medals be handed to all members of the technical and medical staff of the national team, including taking a group, photograph. I mean, here you see, and that's the difference with some of these countries, and that's to tell you that, the players are absolutely not hungry. But on this climb, we are always caught up in cash
Reward-
rewards.
cash reward.
But it's the general Nigerian system, if you ask me, because even when I remember during Obasanjo's time when there was a handshake, Nigerians still complain that the handshake we go shop.
And become one of the say
Exactly. So it's a Nigerian thing, but you see, in countries where at least have a more stable economy, see not everything is attached to money. For this is an honor who some millionaires in the country will be looking for, but won't be able to achieve. But in Nigeria, we attach so much importance to monetary, compensation for every feat.
Yeah, and that is why we are getting everything wrong.
Yeah.
Because we too much attach
Mm.
everything to money.
Money, yeah.
Everything's money.
Mm.
And even the call to the national team, play at the national team, and that is why we are not able to get the right player for this
Exactly.
country. Because since people know that this is money and everybody is hungry,
Yeah.
everybody wants to be called for, and that is why a lot of people are lobbying
Yeah.
to get their kid invited to
Into,
national team,
Mm.
which ordinarily is not supposed to be so.
Mm.
Let your work speak for you, and if you are married, we call for. For all outside there is a honor
Yeah.
play for your national team. And most of those players, like Mbappe, we see, that are ready to die on the pitch. They're ready to die for the country, not because of they're ready to die for what they are going to gain
Exactly.
for money.
Yeah.
Because they are already, just like they steady one, they said they steady.
Of
They are
course.
not hungry
At all.
and the outside there,
Mm.
and at the same time, you don't blame this part of the world. Because God, just like you say,
Mm.
poverty.
Of course. I mean, that's the main issue.
Is the key factor.
Yeah.
Outside there, you don't have. I don't know how many players, how many family will depend on
Exactly.
You don't have family,
Yeah.
family waiting for. But here, as far as you are being called up as a national team,
Mm.
you go and play. Let us assume you are part of the Nigeria. Let's assume Nigeria was part of this World Cup. I went to the World Cup.
Mm.
As far as you are returning, your family, mother, apart from the mother, extended family, everybody are already waiting for you.
Mm.
What
In fact, I've even seen an issue where the Super Eagles were once in camp in a hotel in Abuja, so I went there to do something.
Mm.
We could see that everywhere was filled up with family members who were traveling
all
from their states, childhood friends, all just hoping that, okay, if I see him, at least
Mm.
it's not as if they came there because definitely after the match you definitely travel and see, but definitely if I see him, you'll be able to exactly. Of course, some foreign currency will maybe if you're able to give us something.
And actually,
And you said
just like what
yeah.
I've done to the Moroccan player is a honor that
Yeah.
they'll never,
Exactly.
their children will come
It's
to
what you can't even buy. The money can
Money
buy.
can buy, and
Yeah.
their children will come to appreciate, and it's a
Exactly.
honor. But here in this part of the
Mm.
country, for instance, if you even remember went to the Musas and the like of the
Yeah.
performed did well at the
Mm.
Commonwealth Games. That's why the President Mohamed was in his character try to give them a national honor.
Mm.
In ideally, that national honor should be okay
Very okay.
because it's
Mm.
key something.
Yeah, exactly.
But here we don't even value those national
No,
honors.
it
Because it must be the money.
The money.
Because and if you don't attach money to it,
Mm.
people definitely attach your
Exactly.
contract, has to go out to attach your 2
Yeah.
million to those
Mm.
athletes.
Mm.
But ideally, it's not supposed to be so, and that is
Yeah.
why we are getting it difficult. I
Mm.
wish we get there one day that all these things can be corrected. But how is not the way we go about it? It's not absolutely not. It's not the way to go, and that is why you say that sometimes when somebody you lost your phone on the ground or you miss money in the market and you are lucky to come and see you be a man here.
Yeah.
Wow, is it
Exactly.
can it happen?
Mm.
It's a simple thing. It's not your property. What is somebody's
Exactly.
It's not your own. You should return it to the owner.
Very well. Anyway, for Kylian Mbappe, looks like he has no time to take some break at all after the World Cup, as he actually returned to training actually today, just 2 days after the World Cup finish. He cast a despondent figure, but although players have been given 10 days off, he was pictured at French champions training ground and returned to training actually yesterday in a tweet he posted on his social media handle. So looks like the World Cup didn't even take a toll on him at all. He's eager to get back to action, and even though 10 days has been given time to take time off to relax, but for him, he feels, what's there to relax? I mean, I need to get back to doing what I love doing and know how to do best.
Yeah, you can't be celebrating and at the same time lose fit.
Mm.
You need to get back to get fit. But while Lionel Messi is still celebrating, walking around
Yeah.
in the Moroccan parading around and then moving, not willing to let the trophy to go to anybody's hand. Mbappe has people need to go back to action. But it's really unfortunate about Mbappe. Yes, there's nothing about whether you win or you are we have to get back to the action.
Definitely.
And I commend his decision and determination to that. No, the World Cup is that belongs to history.
Yeah.
You have to face the future, and that's what matters.
All right, so our final story before we leave, that's talking about Chelsea, where Chelsea have suffered another injury blow. Just talking about Wesley Fofana after the game on Tuesday, and this is just day before return of the Premier League. Called at some, Kai Havertz netted a hat-trick as Chelsea beat Brentford 5-1 in a closed-door friendly, but the defeat was overshadowed by Fofana, who limped off with a knee problem. So, I mean, we have said this severally, I'm sure, with the league resuming, especially for a lot of players in Europe, there are going to be a lot of, we keep hearing a lot of injury worries because, hosting the World Cup in the middle of the season, coming back. Because, I mean, even this 10 days rest you're giving them might not be enough because will it be enough time to recover after this grilling? In fact, for some players who their teams didn't even get up to the latter stages are back in the team already. So, exactly. So you keep hearing these injury stories.
Yeah, I felt sorry for him and wish him a quick recovery. That's a very big blow for the Chelsea, but I hope that he will get back to action as soon as possible. Talking about the World Cup and play in the middle of the season, we are talking about a lot, but as per now, that has happened, and I hope that we should be able to correct something. Subsequently, whether we like it or not, the Qatar World Cup has turned out to be another memorable one, despite all the odds against it. But however, definitely it's going to take a toll on the players. A lot of players may not see it now, but by the time they get to the zone to the World Cup, they begin to feel the impact of the impact of playing the World Cup.
Exactly.
It's not you play at a very high competitive game, and then coming back immediately to the season. Often players during the mid-season need to not just try to take their mind off completely from football, going to picnic, go to all around to enjoy themselves, try to refresh their brain and refresh their mind. But they don't have that opportunity because of this World Cup. And now, this will also prolong the season. Because by now, about 4 matches or about 4 more week matches, about 4 weeks. 4 weeks have been suspended. Close to 5 people have been suspended because of the World Cup, and that is going to extend the duration of the league. And then couple now the lot of Champions League matches that are supposed to be played. A lot of there's going to be a whole lot of congestion of matches, and that is going to take a hit toll on the players. And obviously, we wish all the players and how they be able to go to manage the situation. It's only few clubs that have a lot of players that will be able to survive this thing. But a whole lot of players, for instance, like my club like us now, they're able to keep it because you don't have a full squad, enough squad to be able to survive this thing.
Right, does that?
But I don't know if I've heard this. I don't know. As a fan of mine, what do you make about the idea, the advice by William Gallas that to take Ronaldo on a 6-month loan?
Well, that should be Ronaldo's.
Because Gallas was seriously canvassing for it that Chelsea should weigh the option that is going to benefit Chelsea in lot and if they take Ronaldo for a 6-week loan. But for sex, do I really know that? Do you feel that Chelsea? That would be a good deal for Chelsea.
Well, it depends on what the coach wants. And for me, if anybody is going to even take a Ronaldo, for instance, it should be based on his performance in the World Cup. Will you say he had a fantastic World Cup? In fact, there was a team, an 11, a team of World Cup, which they called World Cup flops or players with the worst performances at the World Cup, which he was included. So if he's moving to Chelsea, would have been a strength that he performed brilliantly at the World Cup. But his World Cup performance was average, clearly shows that he's completely a player on the decline. So, well, it depends on what Chelsea wants at this moment. They already have Aubameyang in their ranks. If they feel adding Ronaldo might add some firepower to the attack, then why not? They can try that option.
Yeah, I agree with you. Ronaldo captain at the World Cup was marked with a lot of unfriendly attitudes and a lot of issues. But at the same time, Ronaldo, yes, he may belong to one of the club who perform at the World Cup, but his run is not there. And you can write him off. You can always speak of pride.
No, very well. No, but you see, right now, why a lot of clubs are even not really considering him.
It's his attitude.
Attitude, because look how you left United. You took the attitude even to the Portuguese national team.
Even from Juventus,
Exactly. So a lot of clubs will be, contemplating taking that kind of player. If he comes in, we don't know what kind of attitude, what kind of mood you bring to the dressing room. Maybe some things will be distorted. So it takes a whole lot to, a lot of clubs will have to decide on how they want to integrate him into the team. Anyway, we call it a day. What football has resumed yesterday. There are some EFL matches, but hopefully tomorrow will give you results. Some matches will also go down today in the Carabao Cup. Also, so tomorrow hopefully we'll give you a complete review of the results of the matches. Thank you for being in the studio today.
Thank you.
Right, until we come your way tomorrow again. Do stay safe out there, and it's bye-bye for now. My name is Afa Achu. We're already in the holiday season, so compliments of the season from us at Sports Orbit.
Thank you for watching. For sponsorship and advert placements, please contact 080-3688-6158. Last Word Leadership Podcast Studio. You have the last word.